Yes, people, it's preview and predicted 11 time for Arsenal's UEFA Champions League tie against Atalanta today at 8 o'clock. Now, before I get into my predicted 11, I need to understand the team that's going to be playing us. So let's understand Atalanta, the team that we are going to be playing today, the first time in the Arsenal's history. They play their football at the Deanie'S Stadium in Italy. The stadium is also known as, in UEFA competitions, Stadio de Bergamo. I have a feeling I butchered that pronunciation. The stadium holds approximately 25,000 people, and this is the first Champions League tie they'll be having at that stadium after finishing their final phase of redevelopment in the summer. They recently returned to their stadium on the weekend after beating Fiorentina 3-2. So you best believe the stadium is going to be rocking tonight when the Arsenal turn up. Now, since coming into the club, their now manager, Gianpiero Gasperini, their manager right there, has absolutely transformed the club since he's coming in 2016. Before he came in, they were finishing 13th and they were finishing 17th respectively. But since Gasperini has come in since 2016, they haven't finished outside of the top 10 in Serie A with an average finishing position of 5th. I believe they finished 4th last season after securing Champions League through their league, and also they did win the Europa League to also secure Champions League as well. They also describe him as the man of football, the master of football. This was when they actually appointed him, and the way he wants to play football. Well, for the way he likes to play football, I'm just going to read you this quote of his on his philosophy. Defending makes you invincible, but if you want to win, you must attack. This sums up the spirit and mentality I want my team to have. The identity you create in a team must always be reinforced. You must grow and improve day by day, because if you do not improve, you are done. Those who stop have lost. This man is going to be playing ball, and he's not going to be afraid of Arsenal at all. You remember what he done to Liverpool? Remember when he rocked up to Anfield with his team and dispatched of Liverpool 3-0? Yeah, this man needs to be taken seriously, and I wouldn't say Klopp was naive at the time. I'm not sure if they did their research as much, but maybe they just thought they could get through Atalanta with a weakened team. Because I think they did make changes for this game, but I don't think Arteta's going to be making a host of changes at all. I think Arteta knows that this is going to be a tough game, and I believe it is. Now, for key players, we know about this guy, Lookman. Hat-trick hero in the Europa League final is definitely going to be trying to get on the score sheet. Big Skamaka is also going to be trying to get on the score sheet. We saw him in his time at West Ham. He didn't have the greatest time at West Ham, but he has found a new lease of life at Atalanta under Gianpiero Gasperini. And they have the Belgium international, De Catalan. Now, he was actually on loan for a season last season, on loan from Bologna, I could believe, correct me if I'm wrong. But they confirmed his transfer on a permanent basis this summer, actually, after having a fantastic season. I think he got about 24 plus goals and assists in all competitions. So he is going to be trying to unlock our defense tonight. So how are Arsenal going to line up, and how are we going to stop this? Wait. Before I actually get into my predicted 11, I just wanted to point out this. Remember this guy? Sia Kalazanak? He also plays for Atalanta. I don't know if he's going to start or play any minutes, but he also plays for Atalanta. I just wanted to point that out. Now, let me actually get into my predicted 11. Now, if I was picking the team, this is what I would do. David Raya in goal. Obviously, that's just standard now. I would actually put Timber at right back. I would give Ben White a rest. He might ask why, because he hasn't played no international football or anything like that. I'll just give him a rest. We got the rotation, we have the options, and if need be, Ben White can come in the second half and get some minutes in his legs before City. Saliba and Gabriel, they're not moving anywhere. Kivio's not going to start this game. Tomiyasu's not fit either, so them two can keep their places, and Calafiori will start this game on the left hand side. Well, this is what I think is good. This is what I'd want to happen. Then I would have Rice, Jorginho and Trossard in that midfield. As brilliant as it would be to start Nwaneri in this game, he's not going to get a sniff unless we are winning this game comfortably and he comes on later in the day. And then up front, I would put Sterling on the right, give Saka a rest. I will put Martinelli on the left. He needs to get into form, and I would put Jesus up front. Give him a start and let him have some match fitness in his legs before City on Sunday. This is what I would do. Sterling will still get the same support from Timber because we know he's a beast on that right hand side, and we have defensive options where we can rotate. We can also bring Havertz off the bench and Partey off the bench and Saka off the bench if things aren't going well. However, this is the lineup I do think Arteta's going to go with, and it's not much different, honestly. It's David Raya in goal. He's going to go a right back of Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Trossard, Rice, Jorginho, with Sterling on the right, Jesus in the middle, and Martinelli on the left. It's not much of a difference, honestly. It's really not, but Rice comes back in. He hasn't played no football since his red card. He did play some football on international duty, but he didn't play in the weekend, so he's fit and ready to go. Jorginho, intelligence. He hadn't played any football for most of the season so far, and yet he came straight in to the North London derby and gave a solid performance. This is what I believe Arteta is going to go with. We'll see what happens. And also big up AFCV for this 11 selector because it makes things very, very simple. Yeah, so that is the preview plus predicted 11 done for this game. Atalanta versus the Arsenal for the first time in their history at the Deanie'S Stadium. I feel like this is going to be a brilliant game of football, a brilliant game of tactics, a brilliant game of managers trying to outwit each other. Gasperini, he's not going to lie down. Neither is our guy Arteta. Now, prediction for this game. 2-0. I'm going 2-0 to the Arsenal. It's not going to be an easy 2-0, trust me, and I don't say that lightly. It's going to be a hard 4-2-0 win. That's what I'm going with. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and let's see if we can get this win. Come on, you Gunners.